And just like that, we're back. Hello, everybody. Look at these wonderful new people that have come to play with us, chat.
Hello. Hello.
Bear.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Welcome to the stream. Lovely to finally play some Commander together. We managed to meet each other in Amsterdam, but we didn't actually manage to stop and play a game together. So we waited for 3 months and then played across the internet.
Exactly. We do what we need. We do what we need to do to play together. That's what happens.
And Alex, hello, my friend. Thank you so much for sitting in for Dean tonight. Dean is working like an absolute dog at his day job, so he is taking the night off again.
No, you're very welcome. Do apologise. I am paying attention. I'm just doing some socials for you guys. Just some last minute push.
It's often the guests that do the best socials for us. So please, we can go back to like the starting soon screen again. That's cool.
No, you're good. No, it's always a pleasure to join you guys. It's always a pleasure, and it's really nice to be on with Fernando. And I'm looking forward to some CDH. Yeah, boy.
We're gonna go around the table and introduce ourselves and our decks. So, Luke, you rolled first. So if you could tell the good people who you are and what you're playing.
Did indeed. I'm Luke. I'm the co-host, one of the co-hosts for Shattergang, and I'm playing my Tayam Luminous Enigma deck. It's a graveyard deck. I mean, if you've seen it, you know what it does. We're putting things in the graveyard. We're putting counters on things. We're then spending mana to remove things, counters to get things back from the graveyard. The beauty of it is we can do that instant speed, so we can react to people either going for a win con, or we can play a nice little stacks piece, or even try and go for the win ourselves. So it's a pretty flexible deck, but it is very linear. And I found at the event at Kirkcaldy, shout out to Biomet it suffered from a bit of the kind of anti-graveyard stacks effect. So I've added a little bit extra removal, and we'll just see how it plays out.
And brand new guest to the stream, Bear Claymore. Please tell the good people who you are, where they can find you, and what you're playing tonight.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much, Baz. It's an honor to be here with the Shattergang. I've been watching you all for quite a while, and I just love the way you handle the whole thing. I was telling you earlier, I love how you handle your stream. It looks amazing, and it's just a good inspiration for people that may want to get into content creation. You probably want to take a look at what Baz is doing over here. Baz and the gang, of course, everybody else. I am Fernando, also known as Bear Claymore on social medias. You can find me anywhere as Bear Claymore. But if you want an easy way to just find all the links, just go to bearclaymore.com and you'll find them all there. I am also a CDH player. I play mostly CDH. I've been playing CDH for a little bit over 2 years. And I've been playing Magic for way longer than that, but it doesn't matter. And I also do have a stream. You can go to Twitch or YouTube, find Bear Claymore, and we do stream CDH twice a week around 9:30 p.m. That's on American Eastern time. So if you ever find yourself very early in the morning trying to find what to watch on a Tuesday morning or Friday morning, you can find us there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do. I started to play a little bit more into Magic the Gathering Online, MTGO, or they call it MidGo. I didn't know that, so apologies. But yeah, I basically focus on that. So that's where you can find me. This is a project I run. It's called the Seven Scholars, and we focus on opening CDH for new players. Anybody who wants to try CDH for the first time with your own decks, with your own brews, and you want to see how it does against CDH decks, we welcome all new players. We are pretty chill, and we go step by step on helping people find their lines and combo wins and etc. So we try to make it easy for people watching that may not know what CDH is like to understand what's happening. Because CDH can be so fast. So that's what we do there. And today I'm playing Kraum and Tymna, also known as Blue Farm. This is my very own fringe build, pretty much focused on mid-range, but also trying to address all the different new decks that are coming into this new meta that we're walking into. So let's see how it does. There's going to be a lot of card draw here, so apologies for the annoying question if you want to pay the one or not. But that's going to have to be it. But then again, thank you so much for having me, Baz.
Oh, pleasure. Thank you. You're definitely coming back. You're too kind. The chat, that just means he's going to be really mean to us.
Yes. I did it.
And not last but not least, I'm last. Alex, really pretty MTG. Welcome back, friend. Please do tell the good people who you are, where they can find you, and what you're playing.
Hi everyone, I am Alex from Really Pretty MTG, commonly known over on Instagram for pack openings, showcase of events, which I'm kind of leaning into. I also co-host the Omen Path podcast with me and my good friend Dom, aka the Dominator, where we talk about all sorts of things from... We haven't talked about CDH yet. Well, not really, but we will do it at some point. But we talk about everything within the Magic the Gathering sphere. And today I'm going to be playing Kinnan, Bond of Prodigy. I was just telling the guys just off stream, I used to have an EDH version of this that was pretty rank, so I thought, why not ramp it up and make it CDH? So I'm looking forward to playing Kinnan, and I'm looking forward to playing with you guys. And just an FYI, this deck is freshly built from the European CDH Championships, which I managed to was showcasing while I was there. So this is hot to trot, and I'm looking forward to play some great games with you guys.
Amazing. And last but not least, as if I hadn't said that already, it's me, Baz, host and producer of this lovely show. Tonight I am playing my pet deck, Tivit, Seller of Secrets. It is an Esper control deck, so we're looking for those slower, longer games. None of this turn 2 win shenanigans. No. We're going turn 5, turn 6. That's kind of the sweet spot. So we'll see. We're going to try and slow these guys down a little. Maybe also be asking some blue enchantment triggers questions. If I'm lucky, that would be nice. I had a bad record with them the last time I played. But yes, so we're looking to control the board a little and eke out value every turn as much as possible. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. Some tweaks in reaction to the new meta as well. So we'll see. We'll see if any of it works tonight.
It makes you feel any better, Fernando. I've kept 5, and it's a lot slower than I'd want it to be, but I'm just too scared to go any lower than that.
I know. I feel like I should be going down to 3, but it's kind of risky. I would go to 3 if we still had Mana Crypt in play.
For sure.
I would definitely do it, but without it, it's just a little bit too risky. So I'm going to send 3 to the bottom and keep my 4 and pray to the gods for a land.
Pray to the gods.
Chat, spam emojis for luck.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Okay, great. So we're all set?
Okay.
We are.
Fantastic. So, folks, if you're new here, please remember to drop a follow or a like, depending on what platform you're in. And we like to build people up. If you're new here, we're trying to build people up. So we can be a little bit cheeky, but let's be supportive. And with that, Luke, take us away.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, good luck. Oh wait. I have a pre-game action.
Take us away, Luke, but I've got a pre-game action.
Why? I mean,
Literally, as Luke put his command tower down, it's like, oh.
I had so much time to think about what card I was pitching.
You just lost Judge Cube.
These casual players,
talisman.
oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah. Exactly. So we'll pitch a Talisman of Progress for a Gemstones.
CDH is so accessible and tolerant as long as you play it exactly the way you should.
We started so well there, guys.
I'm going to draw for turn, and I'm going to play my command tower.
I'm just trying to be encouraging to say, this is the standard to expect, folks.
I'll tap 1 for a Vexing Bauble.
Nice.
No, that's going to hurt me so bad. Okay.
We'll pass it in if there's no responses.
Oh my gosh. Look.
Fernando mulls to 4, can't play Magic for 4 more turns.
I'm just gonna show you what I kept in hand instead of a land.
Oh. I'm really sorry.
You're not. That's fine.
Sorry,
I'll pass a turn.
It's nice
I'll pass
to
a
play
turn.
a stacks piece and it impacts someone, but I didn't mean to literally ruin your turn 1 play.
Oh,
I
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, passing.
Cool. Okay, this has made things. So I'm going to play a Waterlogged Grove. I'm going to tap it. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to play me a Llanowar Elf. And I'm going to pass a turn.
Nice.
Good fair magic. Good fair elfy magic.
Maximum fair. Draw for turn. Okay, sick. So we're going to play an Ancient Tomb. Going to hurt myself for 2. And I'm going to cast a Ristic Study.
Oh my god.
Oh, no,
knew it.
I've shut off 0 mana counters.
I looked at 4 cards of my 7 and was like, I'm keeping this hand. I would hate for a Vex and Bauble to be on the table. Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
I think we're all thinking that.
Pass turn.
I should have foresaw the Ristic Study. It's okay, though. That's
Right, guys. Az has got to die first, right? Yeah? Yeah?
Oh yeah, one of the
yeah,
hosts. You have to kill me.
Awful.
Well, no, it has to happen. You've just played a Ristic Study, so now it really has to happen.
Well, it makes me feel validated, and I'm not just getting picked on. But I'm like, yeah, I did this to myself. It's fine.
I will also play an Ancient Tomb. It's quite a cool card.
Oh, twinsies.
Oh, the Ristic Study's a problem.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good, I won't.
Just pay for it. You're fine.
The player with no lands would agree with just paying for Ristic. Except when I play, because I don't have anything to pay for with. So
Yeah, you should all pay taxes, but also recognize that I don't need to because I'm behind.
Yeah, exactly.
hey,
I will
called politic.
pass the turn.
Ooh, okay.
But at the beginning of
Maximum-
your, I'm gonna tap this, sacrifice it to draw a card.
Oh, isn't that kind of you?
No, no,
That
I'm gonna
is
draw a
so
card.
kind of-
I need removal for Ristic Study. Let me
Mistakes
help
are
you.
made. Mistakes were made.
Okay. I think I will read it as you being kind to me, and I appreciate it. So I will go to my draw. Okay, maximum effort. Let's see what happens. I would like to play a Kraum.
Ristic Study trigger.
And I'm sorry. Yes.
Thank you.
And if Chromox is fine, I'd like to imprint this one song.
What's that?
And yeah, I know. I'm past turn.
Untap. Draw 4 turn.
I just want never play for Ristic Study.
If you're playing Rock Silas, that's a true.
I'll play a Dryad Ibar.
Nice.
And I will tap 2 and I'll play a Talisman of Curiosity. I
Ristic.
cannot pay, so I may draw. And that is my lot. I'm going to pass the turn.
Hey, Aaron, welcome in, mate. Also, Sean, hello, friend. Well, untap. We'll draw a magic card. Okay.
So when I'm the one with the Ristic Study, I love that. Never pay for Ristic Study. I love it. But when I don't have it, I'm always like, come on, guys, we need to pay for this Ristic Study.
Me too.
One of the tables I played at that tournament, the Tivit player had Ristic Study and Smother in Tithe.
Oh my god.
No one was playing for Ristic Study.
Oh
And
my
everyone
god.
was drawing, playing spells to draw cards. It was like, what are you guys doing? Stop it. You'd be surprised to know the Tivit player went on to win.
Absolutely, completely shocked. We're going to tap this Ancient Tomb for 2 again. Taking 2, going to 36. And I'm going to play a Talisman of Dominance. And I think that will be turn.
On tap, let's draw. Play Misty Rainforest. And then I think no one really likes Rustic Study, do we? I'm gonna tap this, pay 1, sacrifice it.
Curious.
My library. You've got your Oppo agent, flash it in now.
You know me. You know me. No lands. That's my new nickname. Let me change it on spell table. No lands per Claymore.
No lands, no problems.
Exactly.
That's true.
Okay, so I'll play that Savannah from the Misty Rainforest. I'm then going to pay a green, 1 colorless. Actually, no, I'll just do that. Pay the 2 life. And I would like to channel Basayu. Targeting your Rustic Study, please.
Nice.
Well done,
go
Luke.
for it.
Well done, man.
You got it. Rustic Study hits the bin.
And then I'll pass the turn.
You do get a land from your library.
course.
Yeah, you get a land barrier.
Be right back.
So, do you say pass after that, Luke?
It's all you, Fernando.
Okay. Let's see. Maximum effort. Okay. This is interesting.
Remind me, does it come in tapped? No, it comes in untapped.
Oh, let me have a
No.
look.
Untapped. Any type, any basic land type.
Yep.
We search aloud for a land card,
Well-
with basic land type, put it into the battlefield, and shuffle.
Yeah, get a Tundra. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's a good trade.
I'm gonna
very happy.
exile a Seaman Spirit Guide from my hand. Exiled. I'd like to play a beautiful monkey.
Ooh.
Hello.
No,
We got
remember,
things
Fernando,
going
don't hit
on.
me with the monkey.
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till somebody plays I don't know, a mystical tutor, right, Bass? And put it on top. Let me know when that happens. In the meantime, I'll move to step and pass.
Oh, I love that. I need to remember that because that's the type of trap I'd fall into. Untap and draw.
Ragavan will always remind me of the time we were in Barcelona for MagicCon, and Snorton, who I think is still in chat, was on. Was it Grixis Pirates? Wet Pirate? I can't remember. Anyway, there was a Ragavan came in from her, and she stole my time sieve off the top. And we all called it. It was like, I bet you that's going to be my time sieve, and right enough it was.
That's amazing. I love that.
Poor memory.
Core memory. The real sad, nasty one.
Yup.
I want to do this.
Chris, I do know that reference. Believe it or not.
Is he calling you a boomer or something? Is that what he's trying to do? Calling you out.
Maybe.
I'm going to play an Inventor's Fair.
Nice.
Upkeep. If you control 3 or more artifacts, you may gain 1 life. I'm going to tap my Dryad Arbor and my Waterlord Grove. Blue, I will take 1 damage. I am going to play Kinnan.
Kinnan?
Any responses?
I mean, I'm just so happy for you.
I'm happy too. Yeah.
Luke?
I'm chuffed.
Chuffed. That's what I like to hear. I like chuffed. Okay, so I'm going to tap the Llanowar Elves for 2 green. I will get some dice and show all this, but this one's nice and easy. I'm going to take 1 life, 2 blue off the Curiosity, and the Inventor's Fair. I'm going to play Tezzeret the Seeker.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, that is not good.
Oh, I really.
It's
That
fine.
is Well, I mean, what we know is that at least there's no enough mana to cast the Basalt Monolith. And however, Inventor's Fair is already there, so either that or Tesseract will help get the Basalt Monolith.
Some may say. Some.
I would like to respond to Tesseract.
Sure.
You can have a Tesseract in 3 turns. I'm going to cast Delay.
3 turns, you say?
Yeah.
Nice. Such a spiky card. It's like, I'm not destroying it, I'm not exiling it. Put it back in.
I'm not going to lie,
delayed.
Planeswalker is a bad target for Delay because it's a permanent, but having my Mystic Study no longer here and everyone groan at that makes me think no one has a good answer for what Alex is about to do. So
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, I will allow that. So suspend it for 3 turns. Isn't it?
yeah.
I will. Sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my suspend counters on top of my library because I will definitely forget otherwise. But what I may do is suspend it. It's not on the battlefield, is it? So what I'll do is
it's in exile. It's it's public zone.
yeah, I'll kind of just leave it here for the minute, just so.
No worries.
Otherwise, I definitely will know how I play this game.
Oh, you could always have it like face down in the middle of your board or whatever works for you.
Sure, I'm sure that'll be fine. That's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to pass the turn to your good self.
No worries. Hold on to your butts, kids. Untap. Draw. I mean, it is what it is. So we're gonna tap for a white and cast an Esper Sentinel.
Ooh, nice.
Luke, anything?
No response from me.
I'll respond. It will still resolve. I'm just gonna tap Kraum for a blue and cast a Mystical Tutor.
Dang, you're the only person playing Ragavan. Yeah, I've got nothing to say about Mystical Tutor when it comes to me.
No responsive from me as well. Hey Emma, how you doing?
Sweet.
Hey, Emma.
I'll go search. Let's find an instant or sorcery spell and hope for the best. So.
What do you
this
get
is-
if you don't run Ad Nauseum?
Super board wipe. Toxic Deluge out.
No, no toxic here. I'm gonna say it now. There's no toxic deluge here. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely either counter magic or another tutor. Because I mean, God knows I need it now.
Nothing like tutoring with a mystic to go get a demonic.
A tutor to find a land. How about that?
We've all had to do that. We've all had to do that in the past. No one likes it, but
How many cards in hand do you all have?
I have 2.
Out of curiosity.
5.
5.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, are we wheeling? Is it Jessica's will? What's it going to be?
Not this one. 1, 2. Oh gosh, this is so hard with no lands. You do one creature. Kinnan creature is up, right?
Kinnan
is a 2/2.
Yep. Kinnan is 2.
Okay. I don't think. Okay, this is what I'm finding. It's a time twister.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love a time twister right now.
Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm banking on the fact that my monkey is not locked. So if I get that extra treasure, then that will be happening. So It's on you whether or not you want to.
So I've got to play a creature, is what you're saying.
I should not have said that, right?
Well,
Okay, this goes to the top. It's kind of like, I mean, you can read it. So yeah, that's my response to Sentinel. Then I'll pass.
Okay. Well, we might be wheeling, huh? So let's play the good cards out of my hand. So I'll hurt myself for 2, going to 34. And we're gonna cast this Grafdigger's Cage, floating 1 mana.
Oh, that really hurts. But that's gonna hurt Tayam the most.
Yep. And
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I really didn't want to deploy it right now, but
Yes, I hear you. Yeah.
oh, actually, no. I'm saying that there is enough for a Kinnan activation. No, this is This is the time to play it. Yes.
True.
Well.
Putting me in a position now.
Position confirmed.
Because I've got an answer for that. Because I put answers in the deck to deal with stuff like that, but I'm going to discard them.
Well, you're going to get a turn before.
Yeah, but if I remove it, then Kinnan can do his thing.
Correct. Welcome to CDH.
But if I don't remove it, it might just stop my deck forever until I find another piece that can.
Well, there's you're not the only person that wants rid of it. So Alex really wants it gone. From the sound of things,
Whoa! Hold on.
Well.
Right. So I don't want it there, but at this moment in time, it's not stopping me do my game plan. So that's all I'm gonna say.
It hurts you, Luke, but it turns off Underworld Breach. It does a whole raft of things.
It does turn off.
The question is, does it hurt your opponents more than it hurts you? But anyway, I take it it's going to resolve first.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Cool.
Yeah, no results.
Okay, so we have one floating, but I feel like actually. No, I feel like we're gonna. No, we're just gonna let that fizzle. Esper Sentinel absolutely can block a monkey. We'll pass turn.
On your end, I would like to Vampire.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can have it.
Here's the question, Baz. Are you really gonna block that monkey with an Esper Sentinel?
Well, it's just replaced itself, so I'm good.
All right.
I know you're definitely not, so.
Well, no,
I will pass.
I mean,
I'll
look.
pass to that Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah,
Look, before you decide to go on with that, remember I have a Ragavan here.
Yes, I'm gonna get something that I can play right away.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Before I'm forced to discard it.
Okay.
is this Vamp Tutoring Barry's upkeep?
End step, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so he's going to draw it anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
end step. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was your main. So no, you're good. You're totally fine.
Yeah. Passing on Vamp.
Yeah,
Awesome.
me too.
Let me just think what I need. I'm concerned I'm going to discard my hand.
I mean, you don't discard your hand if you want to be a big meanie and interact with Fernando's board. That solves it, but that's big meanies.
Big meanings.
Fair question, Amy. Why wait till after the Sentinel resolution to Vamp Tutor? I suspect he might have removal in his hand as well.
No, that was a misplay by me, because when Fernando said any response from me, there was no response from me, because I was thinking more interacting with the actual casting of the Sentinel rather than. And then when I saw Fernando tutored in response, I was like, I should have done that. And now I feel I'm going to discard said tutor. I'm going to use it to then get the thing and play the thing. So that was
here's
an
the
absolute
thing.
misplay. We'll be that open and transparent about it.
Here's the thing. I don't have to use a time twister right away, right? I mean, It's there, but
Exactly. Yeah, you
man,
don't have to. Oh, I don't know what to get. I had an idea, and now I'm worried. I'm going to get. I think that's what we get. Let's get that. Let's do it.
Yeah, Cypher, get a stack going. That we could have done that, yeah. But yes, but we did preload the stream saying it's 7 p.m. local time, so we're quite tired.
Cool. Right, I'm gonna get that. I think that's the play. Literally just explained. I could have done lots of things.
That's a fair point to knock down. It could have been an Oppo check.
Yes, thank you. That's why I didn't do it. I was too scared. I will untap, begin my turn, and draw the card I cheered for. Hooray!
And if you could take 2 for the vamp.
Of course.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Cool. Right. So I'll play Guy's Cradle.
Nice. Did you tutor for that?
I did not. Would have been good though, right?
Chat, he had gas.
Look at all the creatures I've got to leverage it.
I mean,
It's out of control.
I love a cradle that taps for nothing.
Stop him. I'll tap this for black, and I'll play Carrion Feeder.
Nice.
yes.
We'll go.
I don't like that. That's a good blocker.
We'll tap this for green.
He's got jokes. I love it.
Green. And we'll play a Strangle Rootgeist. And we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
That is a good one.
That
Oh
is a
my
good blocker.
gosh.
That is a good blocker.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Is this a land? Oh shit! No, it's not a land. Okay. Let's put it to a test. Move to combat.
Whoa.
Ragavan.
Let's have a little chat here. I'm gonna straight up tell you, if that comes at me, I am gonna block with my Kinnan. I don't think Barry's gonna block with Esper Sentinel. I just would like to point it. I just would like to state that bit of information before YouTube. You may get to comment.
I'll go one further. I'll let you hit me with it.
Ooh.
That is. How many cards in hand do you have, Baz?
I have 5 medium cards in hand.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, I'll move to combat then. Will you block with Kinnan for real? Oh my gosh!
I will block it.
It's the joys of not playing with someone before. Is like, are they bluffing? I don't know. Is this guy crazy?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, Baz, I mean, I'll take you up on that because I really do need the treasure. So I'll hit you with that Ragavan.
Let's do it. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take the 2.
Sounds good. I'd like to get a treasure. That's a good one.
That
Oh,
is
that is a
not
good one.
I mean, I'm sad to not have that, but you know, there are much better hits.
I know. I hear you. True. Yeah.
I take it that's gonna stay in exile.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that one. And then... This is quite interesting. I'm gonna move to... I'm gonna hold this on my hand. I'll move to end step and pass.
Okay.
Ready to ruin the Kinnan's player's turn.
Yeah, exactly. Suspend counter drops. I will also. Yeah. Make this. That is. I'm going to play I'm going to put a Scalding Tarn into the battlefield. Sure. I am... I'll do that. Could be problematic. Okay, wait, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to tap the Inventor's Sphere, and I'm going to play a Mana Vault.
S% no trigger.
I will pay for it.
Coward. Did you gain life at the Inventor's Sphere at the start of turn? I forget the requirements.
No, I need 3 or more artifacts.
Well.
I'm quite happy just to sit here and be reactive, so I'm just going to pass the turn.
Be reactive, like, oh, I have a Kinnan activation and a whole bunch of. I have infinite colorless mana.
I mean, I don't currently have a Kinnan activation, but yeah, I'll quite happy just to sit around and see where. I'm going to quickly step away from the board. I can still hear you, but I'll be back in a minute.
That is curious, because yeah, okay, I think, do we cast the spell? No, we're just gonna start my turn. Draw a card. Oh, you would have cast this one, Fernando. You would have definitely cast this spell.
Is it a Sol Ring? Maybe?
No, man, I wish it was a Sol Ring. Right, so we're probably getting Twister next turn. So what do we want to do about that?
Fernando, I'm a bit of a peasant when it comes to Magic. Can you remind me what Time Twister does again?
Yeah, no problem. Let me put it up for you. It's shuffle hand and graveyard into your library and draw 7.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I didn't know if you took an extra turn or any of that stuff.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Is that good for you, Baz? Do you like
Not
that?
mind.
I let him hit me with Ragavan before, so yeah.
Get the crap off the top of my library.
I am back.
Okay, so I think we'll go blue and colorless. Hurt myself for 2 again. Oh my god, go with 30. Leaving 1 floating from the tomb. We're going to cast a Polywog Prodigy.
Ooh, I love that.
Are we now?
So it's a 1/3 with Evolve, and whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell with mana value less than the Prodigy's power, I draw a card. So currently it would be a spell with 0 CMC.
Interesting.
Which is different from the alternative cost of like Force of Will, because Force of Will is still a 5 CMC spell. It has an alternative cost. Polywog doesn't see that. It just cares about the CMC.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm passing. If everybody's passing, I'm passing.
Yeah, that resolves.
Yeah, no response.
Okay. We're going to let that mana fizzle, and we're just going to pass the turn. Okay, look, let's see what you got.
Show me what you got.
So many things.
Show me the money.
Right, what have we got? Still got a Graph Digger's Cage. That sucks. Got a Mana Vault. That also sucks.
I mean, it's all bad. Be thankful you didn't pop the Grafdigger's Cage is all I'm saying.
Why? So much fun. So Grafdigger's Cage reads cards can't come out of graveyards.
Creature cards in graveyards and libraries cannot enter the battlefield. Players cannot cast spells from graveyards or libraries.
So I can still fill my graveyard, I just can't retrieve things. I can't retrieve creature spells, but lands, enchantments, artifacts I could. Is that what it says?
Can't cast spells from the graveyard or libraries, and creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield.
Yeah. The Tayam isn't casting the spell, it's just returning it.
Yeah, you can bring everything, anything from with Tayam except creatures. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Okay.
Nice, Emma. Take me back. Dan with real-time twisters. That would be crazy.
It was stupid cheap.
Would that be crazy?
Sounds good to me.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Does Mana Vault need to go? Is that bad for what Alex is trying to do?
I mean, it's 3. It's a ritual, because Mana Vault you can only untap in your draw step, right?
Yeah. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 4. If you do, you can untap Mana Keep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in the untap step. Like so.
So it's not like Basalt Monolith where he could generate infinite mana at any time.
No. This doesn't.
It's a ritual, so you can do it once.
Yeah.
But he does have enough mana potentially later in the game to untap it if he needs it.
Yeah, at the end, at the beginning of my at the beginning of my upkeep. Yeah, so you can't rinse and repeat it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go green. No, I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. White, green, black, colorless. I've got 2 green here. I'll tap this. Each creature you control. Cool. So 2 green mana there. So I'll go white, one of these, black, and a colorless. And I'll attempt to cast Tayam.
Yeah.
And is your Ancient Tomb tapped?
Yes, it will be, yeah. So I've got a single green and a single colorless mana.
And you haven't played land for turn yet, have you?
No.
And there's no counters on the board just yet.
No.
Cool. Beer, you saving us?
I wish I could. I'll have to pass.
I can't do anything with the cage anyway. Because I could only activate it once. And if I hit creatures, then I'm kind of humped. So we're not going to do that. I'm just getting Tayam out at the moment. I'm going to use this 2 mana here.
Alex, are you letting that happen?
I'm not responding.
I am also not
Okay.
responding.
I'm going to use this 2 mana here to cast Wall of Roots.
Ooh. This is... Oh, okay.
So what Wall of
Okay,
Roots...
that's a good one.
Yeah, it's good with Tayam because you can put counters on things, but it's slow because we're in a slow, grindy stage at the moment.
Yep, I hear you.
I'm going to put a -1 counter on the Wall of Roots and add a single green mana. That mana will fizzle, and I will pass the turn. But this keeps the -1 counter.
Does it get a vigilance counter as well?
It does. So it does. Everything that comes in there is a vigilance counter.
It's probably worth representing that just so we know.
I'm going to.
Fab.
So yeah, it's all you. We're ready for the time twistery thing.
That's if he does it.
Let's see. All right. I'll untap and draw. Baz, how are you feeling about your cards?
I mean, they're still excellent, but they don't currently solve what's going on.
So, yeah, I would need to get through to get my third color to cast a Time Twister, and then if it does resolve, which I'm not sure it will, Alex has a good amount of mana up. But if it does resolve, it will get rid of Luke's graveyard.
Not my graveyard.
Which is something, because
Yeah.
we shuffle hands and graveyard into library.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that said, I'd like to move to combat and see if this kills either the Polywog or the Esper. Sending Ragvan at you, Baz.
I mean, the Polywog just straight up blocks it. It's a 1/3.
I know. I mean,
I am gonna let you.
I'm just hoping.
I know. I'm gonna let you through, against my better judgment.
That's good.
Go to 28.
Okay. All right. Let's get a treasure
This
on
time
the
you
top.
got a Displacer kitten. Now that I'm sad about.
Baby.
Okay.
Triple.
Yeah. That happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Well, let's give it a try. See what happens. Because yeah, I do need to get myself back in the game. So we'll tap these 2 treasures and this for blue, and attempt to put a Time Twister on the stack. Not paying for Esper.
Okay.
You choose if you want to draw. You don't have to.
No, I do. Esper is a 4 draw.
Oh, you're right. That is true.
No responses from me.
Hey, you're not losing it. You'll find it again.
That is true.
Sorry, I need a wee second to think.
That's just through the times.
Could be. You never know. Then again, if it's not like you're gonna discard it or lose it, so
This is very true. So I am going to respond. I'm going to tap for a white, my Gemstone's Cavern, and I'm going to source the Plowshare Kinnan.
You're going after Kinnan.
Yeah, coming for you.
It's like that, is it, Baz?
I mean, I'm getting it back into my my library, so might as well.
Along with all your tutors. Woohoo!
yep.
Okay. We're gonna twist straight away, aren't we? So I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna tap Curiosity. I'm gonna attempt to mana drain that.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
I
Let him draw because then you'll have to discard it, and it's hilarious.
That's actually a really good shout. Yeah, yeah.
It's not a discard. It's all getting shuffled into the library.
Yeah, it's all getting shoveled into
I'm not losing anything.
Yeah, you can do that. You're tapped out. Actually, hold on. You're tapped out now, aren't you?
I'm not. I still have a Talisman of Dominance, so I have access to blue and black still.
I'll risk it. Go on. Risk it for a chalky bit.
Oh man. Yeah. It's mana drained.
Any other responses?
I'm good with mana drain, yeah.
Okay. I would like to show the table and chat what is in my hand though.
Okay.
So
Hold on, right. So we're
Close.
we're back
close
to the
my
time.
eyes.
We're back to the time twister.
I saw
Hand
the
twister,
mana
yeah.
consultation there.
that's what I drew off of Fernando's cast of Time Twister.
Oh, okay.
I have a response before we get to time twister, but are we getting round to time twister?
Yeah, we're back at Time Twister now.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my stalling time.
That
I'm
makes
just
sense.
gonna go get wine, and then it will resolve.
Yeah, I'm not stopping it.
Yeah. One more fetch land there. Luke, you okay with this?
No, well, before that resolves, I'll just tick this up to put another counter on it and add a green mana that will fizzle. So I can do it once.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, we'll move
Yep.
the discard or putting stuff into the
Yeah,
graveyard.
so it's happening. So yeah, I have had Time Sieve in my hand since turn 2.
Oh!
But I also had Tainted Pack was my opening hand, and I just drew Demonic Consultation. So I'm
Oh,
a
wow.
little bit sad. I was in a good spot there.
Good twister.
So what I'm hearing, it was a good job I removed your Ristic Study early.
I mean, letting anyone have a Ristic Study is just a bad idea. So.
Fernando, did you just put
Yeah.
that twister back into your hand or into your deck?
Yes.
I think
yes.
I think that stays separate. If I remember rightly. I think twister goes to one
does.
side. You
It
put your
does.
graveyard and
Yes. It does indeed.
So I'm
It says
discarding
in a separate file.
the Manglehorn, which would have dealt with the Graph Digger's Cage or the Mana the Mana
See.
Vault,
Mana Vault.
but I'm not able to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the sake of transparency, look, you don't really have to show us because it all
okay.
shuffles back into your graveyard.
Yeah,
but,
for
I
sure.
mean,
I was just showing because it was funny with the cards. I had absolutely.
Okay, yeah, no,
gas
I
in
get you.
hand.
I get it. Where did I put
Also,
it?
there. Honestly, Luke, the Mana Vault isn't. It's an issue because it's producing a lot of colorless mana. But it's
Yeah, I
not-
mean that's the thing. It might give you
Whatever
2
you
Kinnan
have,
activations instead of 1.
save
Because
it
when
for
you tap
Basalt
it, you'll get
Monolith.
6, right?
yeah, but it's definitely not like a Basalt or a Grim Monolith.
No, but you're still going to tap it with Kinnan out and get 6 mana, which is
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, it is good. You are correct. Okay.
But no, the Graph Digger's Cage is what's stopping me at the moment.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see what we get.
The 7 cards, yes.
Yep. Full grip.
Oh, I think we all mulliganed down to 6 or 5 or whatever it was. 7 cards again.
It's the most
Big
cards
stacked hands.
Fernando's had in his hand in a while.
I know exactly.
It's
Isn't that ideal? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play this land for turn. Yes, we did it. It happened. And then
and
that's
acquired.
all I can. I think that's all I can do, unless how much is this? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think I better leave it up. Yeah, I have 6 cards in hand,
Oh, I
and I'll
just
move
realised I
to
didn't-
end step.
I didn't shuffle in my graveyard. I'll do that all again. I'm a donut.
Good.
Yeah, you do want things from your graveyard in your hand.
Yeah. No. Just I can see the YouTube comments now. I don't want to get. I don't want to get blasted.
I don't want cards, but I don't want comments.
Yeah.
So
I don't really want the things in my graveyard back in my library, but you know.
I did not
Holidays.
draw good cards.
I did. So I'm sad of being honest. But that's just the way it is.
and this is why I like CDH, because
Worried what Fernando's going to do now with 2 lands. Or 1 land.
just the one. Yeah. I'm gonna counter every single thing that you cast.
Yeah.
Why me?
Love that.
I sacrificed that bauble for you.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Well, I'll just counter one of your things.
Oh, that's fine then.
Is that your lot, Fernando?
Yeah, I'm passing turn. Yes.
I will. I have a colorless floating from the Mana Crypt. I go down. Suspend counter.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's changed.
Yeah, that's taking a whole turn cycle.
I'm gonna play a command tower. For land. I'm gonna play Chrome Mox. I'm gonna exile Binhorn Elves.
Nice. I have an S% trigger. I also have a Polywog Prodigy trigger.
Polywog trigger. Yeah.
So the Polywog's happening. Do you pay the 1 for S% null?
I just need to have a little think about that. So,
Yeah, no worries.
30.
Kinnan player doing math on mana makes me so scared.
Hmm.
You can have the card.
Cool. Passing on Chromox.
Okay. Any other responses to Chromox, Luke, Nando?
Oh, you got it.
Okay. I just need a minute. I've got quite a big decision to make. It decides which way I go with this, and
All good, man. All good.
I'll just decide how should I win this game.
Yeah.
That's
What-
all I need to do.
I wish I had that the benefit of doing that too. I'm like, can I win with these cards? No, I can't.
No.
I mean, I don't think I'm winning.
But it's never a bad question to ask yourself, how do I win? How do I get myself out of this
Definitely.
hole?
That's what I want to do.
That's right, Snort.
You know what?
We're
One way-
metagaming over here.
One way is begging one player to let be hit by a Ragavan so I can get a treasure. That's one way.
I'm not getting enough value from Ragavan. Please let me hit you again.
I mean, if I was, I'm not even sure. Oh, I do know what turn it is. It's turn 5. Like, I haven't hit enough mana to like get going. That's why I was like, I already have Time Sieve in hand. I can take hits from the monkey. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
hear you.
Right, so I'm going to tap the Dryad Arbor. I just dice.
This is a lot of thinking Alex is doing.
I was deciding whether I was going to go full villain mode, but I don't think I'm going to. Right, okay, so this floating colorless mana is going to be shown with this dice. And then there's going to be 2 floating mana shown off the Arbor.
Cool.
I will tap the Mana Vault, add 4 colorless. Yeah, green goes in a minute. So I'm going to use the green. I'm going to use 3 of the colorless mana, and I'm going to play a Seaborn Muse.
Whoa.
Seaborn Muse on the stack.
This isn't your villain arc, no?
Well, we'll find out, yeah.
But
You guys have played with
what
me
are your
enough.
thoughts?
I've enough to know that that's a card frequently tutored for in Kinnan decks.
Yeah, I can say with all honesty, if I could interact with Seedborn Muse, I would. I will have to pass on Seedborn Muse.
Yuki,
I'm playing green. I've no mana.
Nando.
I will sacrifice my polluted delta, paying 1 life. On that. Oh, it's the first damage I get. Okay, finally. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I would find a tundra with this land.
No worries.
And then I'd like to use the tundra to cast a strict serenade on the Seedborn Muse.
Nice. There is a Esper Sentinel trigger.
Please be my guest.
And it is worth mentioning, and thanks for catching it, Cypher, that Dryad Arbor is a land, so it only produces 1 mana.
Good shout. I will swap that over just so we're clear and we're up to date.
No hassle at all. Thank you for that, Cypher.
You need to remember. I do need to
helpful.
remember that. It's a very helpful thing. In fact, I'm going to put it down
Good
with my
plan.
lands. That will make things a lot easier. Okay. Strict slide down on the stack.
You can get a nice bird.
It's a blocker.
I could also cast a Veil of Summer.
Ooh.
Ooh, wants that Seaborn Muse.
That is a nice trigger for you, Bass.
He has already cast a spell on his turn.
Oh, the Kraum. That is true. Well, I tried.
If you let me cheat, I'm okay with that. But
Cheat, yeah, let me cheat.
Oh, we get to
Well,
cheat.
we're being
Sweet.
I mean, if you ask permission, I mean that's fine.
hang
fine with
on.
that.
So you've done Mox, Seedborn, Veil of Summer.
Yes.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho.
I would like for its alternative casting cost to cast a Mind Break Trap, targeting all the spells on the stack.
You now. Very interesting. That is very interesting.
It is.
Not gonna lie, I'm sitting with the storm counter out to the side. I'm like, how many spells have been? Oh, sorry, chat. You can't see that. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay, that's pretty mean. But I will respond, and I'm gonna offer you can't refuse, targeting your Mind Break Trap.
Nothing. Can't say anything about that.
It's some stack.
I
You guys just
can't
blowing through your
either.
resources.
I cannot either. So yeah.
Luke, do you want to cast a spell and see if I draw some free interaction?
I would love to, but I can't cast. None of my spells are.
You not make a green mana and do something?
Not at instant speed, I can't.
It is indeed a wizard battle. Yeah, that's my only piece of interaction in hand.
Okay. So offer you can't refuse resolves. You do get 2 treasure tokens, which is very unfortunate, but is what it is.
Yeah.
Pivot by a mana.
That's
That
right.
Yeah.
That counters the Mind Break Trap. That was a great use of Mind Break Trap as well.
Thank you.
Veil of Summer will resolve. That will.
You got a card draw.
Yeah, and my spells can't be countered this turn, basically, isn't it? So that will resolve.
True.
I will.
Man.
And
Mind
that
Break
was-
Trap was the perfect answer.
It certainly was.
Was exciting to see it.
Gotta love it, haven't you? Okay, let's get our head back into the game again.
Hopefully that's messed with the math a little.
I think there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And they'll tap for 2. Got 1 activation then. Activate it on your turn as well, and
Yeah.
my turn.
I'm gonna tap Inventor's Fair for a colorless. I'm gonna tap the Woodland Grove for a blue, pay 1. I'm gonna cast a Resculpt, and I'm gonna target that Grafdigger's Cage. Let's have some fun, yeah, guys.
I mean, I wasn't lying when I said I don't have any interaction. This is...
Yeah, me
Is that
neither.
it? Can you win,
I'm-
Alex?
No, I don't think we're quite there yet. But you do get a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature.
I do
So
get a
I'm
big-
giving you everything.
Treasure and minions.
My best friend.
Exactly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will tap the Chromox for 2 blue and the Talisman for 2 green. Take 1. I'll use all of that mana and I will do a Kinnan activation.
He's doing it, lads. He's doing it.
Well, I never. That's funny. That's really funny.
Is it? Did you whiff?
No,
It's not that funny.
it's
Not funny for us. Not funny for us. That's for sure.
Yeah, all lands. Oh no.
Yeah.
Go on, put your Birds of Paradise down.
I'm gonna show an Eat Witness.
Oh, you win this.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna grab the Veil of Summer. Am I? I am. I'm gonna grab the Veil of Summer, so I'll go back to my hand. Okay. So I'm gonna go to my end step. And if there's nothing for you guys to say, we're gonna go to Barry's turn, and me and Barry are gonna have our untap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Eternal Witness is a human. Someone's saying.
Oh, that is a very good shout. That
I think
is.
it's an elf as well.
Cypher with the absolute clutch.
Oh my gosh, that is true.
That is my mistake. So, as this is a friendly channel, I will.
I mean, if you remember what the options were, like, it's cool.
It was, I've got it to the bottom. It was an Elvis mystic, so I'll go for the Dork instead, because that is a valid thing. Too busy thinking about my next turn more. So, mistakes were made.
It's all good. Thank you again, Cypher. Gonna have to put you on the payroll at this point.
Okay.
Oh, they play Kinnan. Nice. We appreciate that. Well done.
On your end, I'm gonna put another counter on this, so it's got 3 -1 counters on it now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything in your end step. I will just move to our untap, comrade.
So we untap, and I'm going to hold priority.
We all untap.
Yeah, possibly.
Is there priority passed before upkeep?
At the beginning of upkeep, I think, right? So upkeep would still be here, but I think would there be a priority check?
It normally is to an untap, I believe, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't have anything to do in my upkeep, so you're gonna get it. I just don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I will not be drawing yet, or ever.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you gonna win?
Probably not. I'm just making sure being efficient with this stuff. Okay, so we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This can't tap because it's got Summoning Sickness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I'm going to activate Kinnan the 1. So let's go 4 colorless. Let's go 2 green, 1 mana, and take it for 2 blue. Let's go. Let's keep it at that for the minute. Okay, so there's the 1 blue, 1.
Thank you, Martin, for the clarification. So yeah, no priority passed. So it's end of upkeep's the first opportunity, unless there's a trigger that happens at the beginning.
I've done all my colorless and I've tapped my Ventus Fair for another Kinnan activation. Oh, that's.
I agree,
Quite fun.
Snarden. That would be getting priority in someone's untap would be backbreaking.
I will put a Displaced Kitten onto the battlefield.
Oh,
No, you don't get to have
no.
one if I can't have one.
It looks like a human to me.
No, I checked this one. I checked this one. We're good. Don't you worry.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, pass priority on Displacer Kitten.
Yeah, no, that happens. I mean, it's just the resolution of the Kinnan activation.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yes. Yeah, so it's already. This is yeah.
It happens.
Sorry, I'm so upset.
yeah.
I forget where we are.
I know, me too.
Only the magistrate can save us.
Sure. Why not? In for a penny, in for a pound, right?
Oh, definitely.
Let's take another mana off that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's Kinnan again. And now that is a
Will
whiff.
bats? Okay.
That
I
is
was
a
just
whiff.
thinking,
Oh,
will bats ever get a turn?
Yeah. Hey, I'm in my turn. God damn it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we are technically in Barry's turn. That's definitely true.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, we are where we need to be. And
Okay.
hey, Barry, you can continue, man.
Can I move to draw?
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting card. Okay.
Wait till Alex gets his Sphinx out as well. You'll be drawing cards and then tapping at the same time.
Oh, I love a Sphinx right about now.
Yeah.
6, 7.
I really, sadly, only have one play.
I'm sad that Alex is forcing a board wipe on us.
Mana Confluence will be land for turn.
8.
And then... Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm right in thinking the largest toughness is 4?
It is.
Cool. Hurt myself again. Ancient Tomb's a bad card. God damn it. No, I'm just kidding. It's a fantastic card.
Sweet.
It's super good. So we're gonna go 2 colorless, black. Hurt myself for black. Go to 25. And then hurt myself again. Go to 24. For 2 black and X is 4. To cast a nuclear fallout.
Not what casting.
I mean, I wish it was
Wow.
Toxic Deluge. It would be so much cheaper. It's not the card I want to play into players that care about their graveyards, but it's the card we've got. So
Yeah. And then X it's equal to?
So I'm getting a rad counter.
oh wait, oh no, it's twice X. Oh, I don't need to tap this many.
Yeah.
Allow me to go back 2. So that would be, so X is 2. And then each creature gets twice -X until end of turn. So if X is 2, they would get 4, and then we would all get 4 rad counters.
Just 2 red counters.
Just 2 rad counters. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Reading the card explains the card. I gain 1 life back.
Well, priorities.
So, in response to that, I'm going to sacrifice Tayam. Do I do that? No, there's no point. Everything's dying. No, it's fine. I'm just sad about it. Don't love it. Yeah.
Wouldn't...
I probably should have gone to combat first, but whatever.
You could save your Carrion Feeder.
Yes, that's what I was going to do because get the counters high enough that it wouldn't die. Yeah.
Oh no, it would die still because it's -4/-4. You would only be able to put 3+1/+1 counters, I think.
Yeah, so it would die anyway. So
Yeah.
it's what it is.
It is what it is.
Dems the breaks.
Dems are the break.
That's the limitations of creature-based decks.
Yeah, there is no response from me other than to cry.
Yeah. Me neither.
Yeah. Okay.
An awful poo. Okay, would you mind reminding me how rad counters work on my upkeep?
Yep. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, so after you draw, if you have any rad counters, mill that many cards, and then for each non-land card milled this way, you lose 1 life and 1 rad.
Okay. I'm gonna be very upset if I mill 2 lands.
Yeah. Not ideal in this position, I appreciate, but again, it's the answer that my deck gave me, therefore it is the answer that we used.
It works.
Yep.
It works, it works.
Okay, so back to me. Come on, big thumb finger. So I'm actually going to hurt myself. Oh, I did it again. I'm going to hurt myself for 1 to use my Mana Confluence. I'm going to cast a Draenith Magistrate.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go.
you are the worst.
Chat, we've got a game.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Can I get time on the round?
Tayam's in your command zone.
Can I get time on the round? Only meant to be 80 minutes round. We're an hour 20 in.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything's fine. I mean, 20 of that was chat, but yes. So with 7 cards in hand, I believe I'm going to pass the turn.
Awesome. On tap.
Turn 6.
Draw. Right, red counter. So I mill 1 card.
2.
Land. So I keep my red counters.
You keep your red
Right.
counters.
That's no use. Yeah, just pass.
Oh wow.
Well, no cards in hand in there.
Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so the red counter triggers after my draw step, right?
Yep, at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. So when sagas trigger.
Okay, so I'm
you get
gonna
your draw.
move to my turn. Well, on tap, I'm gonna respond in my upkeep. Tap this for a white. I'm gonna cast an Enlightened Tutor.
Nice. Alex,
Hope for the best.
Are you going to be a big meanie stopping an Enlightened Tutor?
Sorry.
I'm just asking if you're stopping Enlightened Tutor.
Oh no responses from me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm passing 2.
Sweet. Okay.
I'm gonna tap a black and a 2. No, I'm not. So it's all good. Have it.
I mean, Oppo
That's a
agent
good
still a
oppo.
thing.
That is a
so-
good oppo.
Yeah.
Oh, if I had it, I would.
Okay. I'm gonna find me something very weird, but we kind of need a Mystic Remora. We'll see.
Well, I'm not casting spells.
Looking.
Or anything at the moment. So I'll...
Well, it's a 2
I mean-
creature deck, so it might not be great, but I probably will end up feeding it.
It's. I mean, the only enchantment I can pay for that could get me cards. My only other option. Let me think. Only
is it
other option was
Urza Saga?
Urza Saga would get me. I would just go for Sol Ring, right? Instead.
Fair.
But yeah, I'm hopeful for Mystic Remora to give me something.
Yeah. I don't think it's a bad choice.
We'll see. Then that goes to the top. I'll go to my draw step. I'll draw this, and then red counters. When I mill 1, that's a Stormdrake, and at land. So I'm down to 1 red counter.
Yep. So you lose 1 life.
I lose 1 life. There you go. Okay. So, and then for my turn, I would like to pay 1 and play this Mystic Remora.
Nice.
As pass priority on that.
Luke.
You're
no response.
That's
Sounds good.
I'm passing.
All right.
We're doing priority in
Definitely.
reverse order.
Yes.
yeah. We are.
Yeah,
That's what
after
Brad of
that-
Magic does. Turns the game upside down.
Yeah, I'll pass after that.
Okay. Untap.
Don't you dare untap that mana vault.
Yeah. I need to take 1 off of that. That's a good point. You've just reminded
Yeah,
me.
lose your life.
That's okay. Well, you can pay the mana and untap it if you want, but you're not getting it for free. You got to untap it for free once.
So the suspend counters come off an upkeep, don't they?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm not happy about it.
Tezzeret the Seeker comes in.
Mystery Remover trigger.
It's still cast, isn't it?
It's cast from exile. Would the Magistrate not stop it?
Oh.
Stop in hand.
Oh yeah, it would.
That's a really good shout, actually.
And Cypher coming in clutch again. Yeah, sadly your Dryad Arbor's dead as well. Because of the
It is
Bloodwick.
dead. Yep. I might respond to that then, actually.
You would need to respond to your delay trigger, removing the suspend counter.
That's what I think I'm going to
Mhm.
Amy
that works.
says, "Look, read Strangle Root Geist in your graveyard."
Oh, it's got Undying. Thank you.
Thanks, Amy. See, this is also why we stream, so we can have chat, actually make us play properly.
100%.
I was already pretty
Yeah.
sad that it died in the first place, but yeah. The board wipe upset me.
I do not know if this is the right call or not. I think I'm going to do it anyway.
Those are the best.
1. Tap the talisman for a colorless. Actually, hold on. Oh, I forgot about this.
If it makes any difference, I had completely forgotten about it too.
Forgot about what?
Tezzeret coming in.
Oh, yeah, I had.
Suppose
It's just a catch-all card, isn't it? So good.
It's very good.
Let's see. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna Ottawa Dradif Magistrate. So return it to your hand.
Yeah. Nothing to say about that.
Then the suspend counter comes off. Tezzeret the Seeker comes in.
Mystic Remora trigger.
We'll play, Alex.
Pay the 4. Pay the 4.
I will not pay the 4. I will.
You got the
Draw
draw
for
then.
turn.
Pierre. You might have something to say about Tezzeret.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Any responses to Tezzeret? I take that as a no.
Beer, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, I was muted. I do have a response actually.
I'll pop that back to the top.
Shoot. I'm gonna respond by. Does it work? Yes. I'm gonna cast a Force of Negation, exiling a Leyland of Anticipation, targeting the Tezzeret.
Oof.
Oof.
Is that Tezzeret worse than Dranith Magistrate for us? I don't know if anyone does.
Oh my god.
Tezzeret finds him Besought Monolith. Or
Right.
maybe even the One Ring, to be honest.
Right.
Amy, the Mystic Remora is triggered off of the cast of Tezzeret from Suspend, not the channel ability.
No.
Thank you, Martin. Yep. And yes, Plink, Tezzeret is stinky. But it's the most beautiful art of him, so we'll let it pass.
It is
I
very.
love that. Yeah.
Is very.
That secret layer was special.
Oh wow. Okay. That is going to be count.
None of them shall.
That's very sad.
Tezzeret to exile. Happy to see that.
I had no responses until that, Mr. Remora. That's what I got from the Mythic.
Oh no. That's.
You brought it on yourself, Alex.
I did. Right, let's go to rad counters. Just remind me this. I discard
Did
two.
you draw? Did you draw for turn?
I have not. I will draw for turn now.
So draw
Okay.
first, and
So you
then
mill two.
mill two.
Land.
Okay, you
Yeah,
keep your rad
look at
counters,
that.
and you do not get any life loss.
My rad counter's over here.
Crunchy tech bro vibes, which makes it worse. Yeah.
I mean, Tezzeret is absolutely into crypto. He is one of them.
Just loves it, doesn't he? I've started, so I may as well continue. Play Grim Monolith.
Oh, nice. Mystic Ramona trigger.
You didn't even need Tezzeret.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm
yeah,
not quite there
definitely.
with that yet, but yeah, I mean, I'm just being mana efficient at this moment in time.
Yeah, I don't think
no,
you can pay for it, Bear. You got
I
it.
cannot pay for it. I'm just going to pass the turn as well because I am very well neutered.
Oh. And did you lose one from your land? Oh no, you tapped it for colorless.
I did not. Let me do it now. You're dead right.
Look at me.
Down to 28.
Chat, I'm keeping up in life totals. What up?
I am impressed.
Need to play CDH more often, that's why it is. Okay, let's untap.
Selling NFTs.
Draw.
Art Bolus's schemes.
Okay. Well, I feel like... Where are we? Oh, Bear, I'm going to feed you so many cards. I don't have to.
I love it.
You know what? You're right, Luke. I don't have to. But I still might.
I'm just casting creature spells on mine.
Let me math for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think. Okay, so continue this fun game of hurt myself for 2. And then we're going to tap for a blue and a white. And we're going to cast a Grand Arbiter Augustin the 4th. The 5th even. No, 4th. I know how to Roman numeral.
You're the worst person ever.
Oh, I forgot my rad counters.
Yeah, get it milled.
So, land, huh? Flusterstorm. So, lose our rad counter, lose a life. Apologies. I should leave that on top of my library so I don't forget. So, yeah, Grand Arbiter on the stack.
No.
Luke, what say you? Nothing?
No.
I'll pass.
Alex is so happy about it, he's left.
I love this card, but I have to pass on it.
Okay, sick. I get a Grand Arbiter.
Oh, it's only one.
You
It was
do.
more than that.
Okay. And then I'm going to hurt myself twice. Going to 19. Oh my god. For a Lotho Corrupt Sheriff.
As the amount of value you've been putting on the board has been amazing.
Ah, that's an interesting card when you've just put down Arbiter. Just people aren't going to play second spell.
So, and if they do? I mean, I could have been sensible and played it first and then cast Arbiter to get a treasure for myself, but I'm a big dummy, so...
Okay. You doing anything else, bud?
Is Lotho sticking?
Oh,
Yep.
assume I have no way to counter.
No responses.
7 cards in hand, pass turn.
Okay, we'll draw for turn.
I feel like I should have played Draneth instead of Lotho, but
Let's do the red counter thing.
I do feel like I need to move the game forward a wee bit.
Incubation druids. I lose a life.
Yeah, I think most of the damage you've taken, Baz, is from your tomb,
Ancient Tomb,
right?
yeah. And two Ragavan hits, and the rest of it's all been tombs. And now Mana Confluence and...
You have been roast-and-bowing yourself quite a bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll play. Do I play that?
It means I've cast, 10 spells? I feel good about that.
That's a good position to be in.
Yeah, I'll play a Centaur Garden for land for turn. And let's go with. So we'll tap that for green. We'll tap the Ancient Tomb as well, hitting myself. Because spells just got more expensive. I'll pay 2 for a Sylvan Safekeeper.
Nice.
That is a creature. I don't like that.
That is a very, very good creature.
Yeah.
This one.
And then I'll tap this for white, using 1 from the Ancient Tomb to pay an Aether Sworn Canonist.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Luke's turn.
There's
is it,
no
to
use
be,
in keeping this Remora now.
That is a Lothal trigger. I get another treasure, and I lose a life.
How much did you pay for that, Luke?
I paid 2. So I tap my Ancient Tomb, so my Sylvan Safekeeper is 1. I need to tap 1 more. You are right.
Yeah,
So
because of
I'll
Grand
tap
Ombre.
that. Yeah, I thought it was only 1 mana. That was my
Yeah,
mistake.
you're good, you're good. Just keeping you honest.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Definitely. Gotta make the stacks player pay his taxes.
3. Yeah, so I'll tap that for 3. Will that work the way I want? No, because that costs 1 more. Okay.
Got him, chat.
Tap.
Yeah, technically, well, you would not have had the Ethersworn Canonist yet, right? For the Cradle to give you 3?
Yep.
Yeah, I've just played that, so I was just tapping that there. So this is what I had.
Oh,
open.
gotcha.
I had to tap
It
my
was
command
untapped.
tower because I thought I had an extra mana.
Uh-huh.
But that's all me.
Okay, got it. So, 1, 2,
No, that's all good.
yeah, 5 total.
Yeah. So I've only got access to 3 mana.
Hmm.
Casting on that for a spell. I can't cast additional Cool. I guess we just pass.
And your end step. I would like to... In fact... Yes, I would like to do on your turn. Crack for white, and I'm going to Enlighten Tutor.
Trigger.
You can have it.
I will draw.
No. He's going for time, Sev. Someone stop him!
Yeah. Okay. Assume Luke's you're passing. I'm passing.
Yeah, no. Nothing I have.
Yep, and nothing on me.
No opposition agents. God, I love this. Love this, guys. Love it.
I mean, Baz, if I had it, I'd be
I
casting
think I've
it.
only seen about 3 tutors this game. And then 2 of them have been... one's been for land.
I will get time save.
Right, guys.
Well, my thinking is if I look like I'm going to try and win, maybe you all don't try and win to protect my win, and then I just don't go for it.
Who here looks like they're going to win?
I was going to say, there's
You literally...
you're the only person here that looks like you could win, particularly now with that time sieve.
Maybe. You know,
mean, Bear's stuck on minus mana now because of your... because of the Augustine.
time save
Can't do
on
anything.
Yeah.
pass
He's
priority.
gonna pay mana to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baz, you're like the government now. I don't like you.
Oh, that's like the worst thing you can say to me.
The one thing,
Stop acting like it.
Fair. Totally. You know what?
Hang
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You
all
got
good,
it. Sit. My turn. All right. On tap, upkeep. Remora will go up to 1. The question is, how many more? I mean, everything is gonna cost 1 more, at least.
Yeah.
You can only cast 1 non-artifact spell per turn. I don't think it's worth keeping it. Yeah, I'll let it go. Okay, and then I'll draw for turn. What do I get? All right, it is something. So,
Eight
do a
is
mana
gone. You can't
confluence.
currently cast Pivot and Time Sieve. You'd have to take a turn off or remove it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Even
6.
with this game.
Tivit's 5. And then Time Sieve.
Yeah, but it says each player who's cast a non-artifact this spell can't cast additional.
Time Sieve is an artifact.
it is an artifact.
I will put this artifact. It's
Turn
a
7,
Mox
2
Opal.
lands.
Then
Do
Logan's comment is
your
pretty
Mox
classic.
Opal still cost 1?
oh, you're right. Then I shouldn't cast it. Sorry. Yeah, it would cost
We're
1.
cool with taking it back.
Can we just appreciate Snorkdon's comment there? Esper is like Azorius Cops who just saves bribes from politicians.
Oh my goodness, Snorden.
Yeah. Azorius was quite cool. Esper just isn't. They've just lost it.
I think it's the
They're both,
opposite.
they're
They've
both
just
cool.
lost it.
Okay. I honestly. Not even Tymna can come here and play.
I missed it.
I'm
Did you
gonna-
do your rad counter?
Oh, I did not. I should do that. Let's do 1 Flusterstorm.
Hey, twinsies. So you lose 1 and lose
Yeah.
all your rad counters.
There you go. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. 37. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tap for 3, paying the taxes of Mr. Agustin. And I'm gonna play a Mockingbird X equals 1.
Oh yeah, we won. Of course.
No, X equals 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
What does it do?
it's a clone.
Mockingbir's good, yeah.
And then
Ooh.
this does resolve.
It's on you, Alex.
Yet no responses from me.
Be passing on Mockingbird.
I think we need to work together. Barry.
Yeah. Look, if you're fine with this,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
no, I like
say, yeah, I'm gonna say I want a flying Lotho.
Seems good.
So we get a Lotho here, and that's gonna be it. I'll move to end step and pass.
I don't think you can target Lotho because Lotho is 2 mana.
But it's X is 1, so it's the total CMC of Mockingbird, which is awesome because you
Total.
can cast it for 1 and get an S Sentinel.
Right. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
I only know that because I run it in this deck.
Fine. Okay. I'm going to untap. I'm going to take 5 off the Mana Vault. We'll draw for turn. I will
These are
rad counters, land, and Green Sun's Zenith. So
You
I'll
lose
take
1 and lose a rad. And Zenith doesn't shuffle back into your library, does it? Is it only if you cast it?
I think it's only if you cast it. Hold on. Yeah, it's only if you
resolution of the spell.
Right. What am I doing here?
Messing with the top of Barry's library.
I mean, I can't do that at this moment in time. I have a horrible feeling Barry's just going to go for the win here, but
Definitely.
what's this?
Sorry, we need to zoom out because we're seeing an absolute masterpiece being drawn on Bear's board.
My flying Lotho.
Flying Lotho, love it.
Mm.
Even got the feather in the hat. Love it, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Okay. Mox for green, Command Tower for blue, Talisman for colorless. And the Inventor's Fair, and I'll play Kinnan.
Nice.
Hmm.
I will be passing on Kinnan.
Same here.
Yep.
Which is frustrating because that's one Kinnan activation you can do. Because you can go infinite with your Grim.
Four,
Oh, I can,
six.
but the problem is,
No.
is I'm not actually. That's not what actually I'm thinking of doing. Because the problem is, I need to keep what I've got to try and. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop you, but there has to be some interaction on your turn because I think you can try and win. So
Fair.
Yeah.
and here and off we go. But I
Yeah.
do here.
Yeah. Scary.
I'm going to pass the turn. I think that's all I can really do here. Hope and pray I can find something.
Do you believe is Kinnan? Did you paid 5, right?
I need to pay an extra one for Kinnan, don't I?
Thank you,
so I paid
Cypher.
4. Yeah, let's just. Oh, I pay with the Tropical Island.
Okay.
Good shout.
Cypher,
That
you're gonna
is-
have to come back every week.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Okay. Well, that changes the math a little. That's good. So okay. Jeez, oh.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Someone's paying attention.
100%. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, sorry.
As I asked you with a mouthful of water, apologies.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're good.
Okay, okay. Move to my turn. Untap. Draw. Rad counter. Mill 1. Mill a Mox Diamond. Lose 1. Go to 17. Okay. So we know there's interaction. We know there's interaction. I think
You know nothing.
I know nothing. Think, is it correct to take a turn off and not go for it? Wait, let me think. Sorry, I have lots of math happening in my head just now.
Nope, you're good. You're all good.
The math is easier without an Aethersworn Canonist, I'm not gonna lie. But we ain't doing anything about that.
Okay, affects you, does it?
It does if I want to go for it and not hold up protection.
Ah.
Which Alex has signalled that he has.
Well, you know.
Which is unfortunate. But if we're not going for it, we're not going for it, right? It's great. Hurt myself for 2. Go at 15. Blue.
Oh, we've lost Alex.
White, blue, black. Hurt myself for 1 from the talisman. Going to 14. For the reduced cost of 5 total CMC, cast Tivit.
I think Tivit would be okay with me.
Is Tivit not cheap?
Oh, we
It's
have
a
lost
white and a
Alex.
blue spell.
It is
It
cheaper.
is cheaper,
because
that's why it only costs
Augustine.
Oh, is it 7
Yeah.
normally? I thought it was only 6.
It's 6 normally, so it's only 5 with the reduced
Right.
cost.
No, it would be 4 then. wouldn't it? 'Cause
Oh,
white
does
and blue.
Arbiter do white and blue? Ah.
Well, I thought you played it.
Ah, yeah. That's a really good point. It will cost 2 less.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Hello, Alex. I have put a Tivit on the stack that we're now remembering because Luke's a genius. Costs 4 mana. 'cause-
Cypher's caught it too as well, but yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought I was looking at it and going, it's 4 mana to cast Tivit,
Yep.
and then 3 for time serve,
just 2 for time serve.
2 for time serve. So I knew you had the mana to do it.
But yes, we've put a Tivit in the stack, Alex, and I think the boys have passed. So it's on you if you want to stop a Tivit.
I will pass on Tivit. Think. Well, you know, it is what it is.
Cool. So Tivit enters the battlefield. There's a round of voting. We vote for clues or treasures. I'm going to vote for treasures twice.
Sorry, hold on. Before we go any further, can't remember how this works. I think that we have isn't the best thing to give.
Blues.
It's what
Well,
clues.
it
Yeah, that's what I was
depends
thinking.
He's got a
How many cards in hand do you
card.
have?
He's got his win
I
con in
have
hand.
7 cards in hand.
Blues.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because at least clues he has to spend his mana to. I know what's going to try and happen here. It doesn't really matter, but at least the clues he has to spend his mana to try and draw cards. He's already got 7 cards in hand, so.
And I've
agree.
cast
Yeah,
my
I'm good with clues.
non-artifact spell as well, so I can't at this present time interact with. Can't cast any more non-creatures. So if you wanted to counter it, you probably could.
Oh, just. I think we just all go clues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone.
I'm good with that.
Yep,
Cool.
clues.
Okay, so we have 3 clues and 2 treasures, taking me to a total of 4 treasures. And I have 1 colourless floating. And I think we're going to use the 1 floating. Hurt myself for another one. Oh my goodness. Go to 13. Crack 2 treasures. And I'm going to cast the 1 ring.
Ooh, nice.
The one
I will
ring.
get it.
Oh,
Love a trigger.
I will
You
also
will
get a lawful
too.
trigger. You'll get a treasure first, though.
True. I'll lose a life and get a treasure. No other responses to triggers.
I will also lose a life and get a treasure.
Oof.
Well,
You've
Well,
got protection now, right? So you can go for your win.
No, protection only works if it's something that targets me. You still can interact with my spells on this deck.
Right. Just you get hexproof. Okay.
and permanence, I think.
No, just me. Just me. It's a busted card. It doesn't do all those things too.
It's pretty busted. You got 3 treasures, right?
I have three now after the Lotho trigger. But I think I'm going to opt to not go for it this turn.
If we counter Barry's win con, the One Ring will kill him.
I very specifically might not tap it. But actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Sack 2 treasures because we'll cast a time save.
Well,
Let's just go for it.
I like that. I like that.
how much mana have you got at the minute then?
I concur. I only have 1 mana open right now. But I have cast my 1 non-artifact spell for the turn. And I've cast 2 spells so far. So. Oh no, that's my 3rd. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't
Okay,
cast
it's your 3rd.
Yep, 3rd. So Mindbreak Traps on as well, lads. Go for it.
Yeah. Luke's passing. I'm passing.
I am unfortunately passing on that.
Curious.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, with that unexpected revelation, we'll activate Time Sieve, sacking 4 of the tokens plus the Talisman of Dominance to put a Time Sieve activation on the stack.
Sounds good. Any responses to that activation?
From me.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. You got it.
Okay. We will tap the One Ring, put a counter on it. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Cast a Lotus Petal. And then we'll move to my next turn.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we are.
Now I'm regretting letting my Mystic Remora go now. Right?
You could have drawn a couple of cards here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah.
No rad counters, draw for turn.
Hmm.
Flooded Strand. Let's go to combat.
Combatio.
Gonna send Tivit at Luke.
Take 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there'll be another round of voting for clues and treasures. I will vote for treasures.
Right. So
Lose again.
I don't know. The discussion here is we need to have a little think about this. So, do we just flood him with treasures? Because
At this
no-
point, unless you've got a way to
I think
remove,
it's drawing him cards. We just make it a bit harder. Because I don't know. I don't really know the answer. I'm just pitching it to everyone whether that's a better way.
so,
'Cause you
so
could've-
Tivit's, sorry, Alex. So Tivit's either going to win with combat damage because none of us have reach blockers, excluding you,
Beer has a flying blocker. Yeah.
Fernando. In doing that, he's just going to accrue incremental value and just keep drawing cards till he finds demonic consultation or just wins with Tivit damage. So you need to remove time save or Tivit to stop the game from ending. Essentially,
I mean, I currently at this moment in time have no way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So the game's basically done unless someone has a way to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing that's
Forward.
gonna, I think we're done anyway. Because even if 6/6, yeah. So even if you was to arguably say in one of the turns you used to swing at Bear, and Bear blocks it, that's then dead, and then next turn you just keep rinse and repeat. I think this is done unless there's any interaction here.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. I think the only thing Bear's
I-
hoping for is he casts more spells, so Bear gets the draw.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
But we're
but
dead.
I do agree. I do agree that treasures is the better way because then we force the attack. Because the only draw that Bass is gonna get is either from the One Ring or the draw step,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
the One Ring will hit Bass every upkeep. So I think we should stick with treasures and give us as least cards as we can with clues.
That's what I sound. Whether it's right or not, who knows? That sounds right to me.
In good faith, that makes sense to me as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't think mana is really your issue here. I think draw is probably going to be your issue.
Well, yeah, all you'll start doing is sinking the treasures into the clues.
Yeah, exactly.
Precisely. Yeah. And I can only cast one non-artifact spell a turn,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I have nothing to do with my mana other than to crack clues. Okay, cool.
Exactly.
So that's post-combat trigger resolved. Post-combat main phase. We will...
We're giving you clues. I mean, treasures.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Sorry, treasures.
Yeah. You just talked us into it.
We just.
So that's 5 treasures total, no clues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will tap the One Ring. Draw 2.
Did you take your 1 damage from the One Ring on this upkeep?
Oh, I think I did.
You
know what? I can't remember.
I think you were at 13.
I will take it. I'll take it again. Not again. I'll take it. Because I can't remember if I did it or not. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Activate time sieve. Sack 5 treasures. Go to my next turn. Untap.
Yes, no effects.
Draw.
Does this deck run Marionette Master or anything like that?
It doesn't, no. Okay, so we will go to combat. Look again.
Yeah. You got 2 damage from
2 damage.
the ring.
Oh my god, we literally just did this, right? Yep.
Yep, take 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Round
See,
of
I
order.
don't. Yeah, I don't think. That's interesting.
You're right, Chris. The ring won't kill me.
No, I don't.
It'll eventually get sacked to time serve.
Yeah, I think.
But Fernando's still right that at some point I will have to sack it, and then I'll be back to just being able to draw from my draw step, and unless I find something else.
True, but then again, how much commander damage do you have, Luke?
12.
12.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, so he doesn't even need to deplete your life. He just needs to hit you 3 times for commander damage. So that would be
4 times.
No, he needs 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 times.
Yeah.
So you would do
9 turns.
We're doing 5 treasures again.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 treasures.
Yeah, Bear is running red. I'm looking for the double damage effect off the One Ring.
Bolt me in my hubris. Put a counter on the One Ring. Draw 3 cards.
Not with that Agustin sitting there.
Yeah. Augustine was the setup.
Yeah.
Right. Let me think. No, I think we're good. Okay. Move to end step.
Yep.
I will have to. Oh wait, no. Before I do that, sacked. Oh my god. See, that's how you beat Tivit. You forget they let them talk and forget to actually activate time sieve. Activate time sieve, and then I'm gonna move to my end step, and I need to go to discard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards in hand. Putting 2 lands, Transmute Artifact, and Dark Ritual into the graveyard.
Nice.
Yes. Move to untap. Start an additional turn. And I haven't been putting the turn counter up, have I? Apologies, chat.
This is the third one you take, I believe.
Yep. Taking, because I'm taking 3 damage.
Yep.
Go at 6. Draw for turn. Come on. Okay. Combat. Tivit, look.
Yeah.
This time I'll remember to vote for clues.
Go 12.
Yeah.
18 flat damage.
Did you take your 3?
I remember this time.
You're still at 17.
I think I'm. Can you guys see
So
6?
6 on mine, yeah.
6. It's at 6, yeah. Is it not refreshing on your side?
It says 17 on mine.
Oh,
I'll go up and down and see if it does anything.
yeah, I see it at 6. I need to change. Maybe,
Don't worry, the guys will keep me honest.
yeah, you can try refreshing maybe the browser. That helps sometimes.
That's fine. If you're at 6, we can keep keeping up.
Now, look, was this the third attack with
This is the
Tivit or
third,
the
yeah.
fourth?
Third, yeah. I've got one more and I'm dead.
All right, okay.
And when I'm dead, you'll be able to cast more spells.
Mwahaha.
Sounds good. So yeah,
I don't think that's the issue here. But, yeah. We're kind of F6 at this moment in time, aren't we?
Well, I don't want to assume because someone might be waiting to do like one thing at the right time.
I mean, I am pretty certain I'm F6 at this moment in
yeah,
time.
Okay.
yeah, me too.
feel this is
Three
live.
treasures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sack the treasure. Actually, what I gave him 3 treasures. Gonna activate the 1 ring. Draw 4 cards. 4. Okay. Activate time save, Kraken, treasures, Lotus Petal, and the 1 ring. Well, someone might have a bolt.
You really should lose the life when you tap it.
No, unplayable.
That would be
Sack a
that would
clue,
be
draw a
good.
Couldn't play it then, could you? Couldn't use it. It'd be a terrible card.
Terrible card. Unplayable. I think at this point I will crack a Flooded Strand and tap for... Actually, I don't need to. I'm going to crack a Flooded Strand, go get a Badland? Scrubland. Scrubland. Because I can't run Badlands in this deck.
Down to 5, right, Baz?
I am now at 5. It's
Yes.
right. It's right on the stream. Chat would eviscerate me if it was wrong.
Oh yeah, I could. That's fine. Sorry, spell taper. It's wrong, but actually, you're right. I just looked to my left, and yeah, I can see it on stream.
Okay, so for 1 white, I'm gonna. 3-bin charm. Targeting the Lotho.
Right, hold up. I might have a response to that.
So 3-bin charm is deal damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control to target creature.
And which Lotho? Yours? Maybe.
Definitely yours, Fernando. I'm afraid.
Yeah. Well, that's a target. I'm afraid I have to pass priority.
30 seconds. I'll think about this. second spell.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
Hasn't really doing too much of that, is he?
no, this is my only spell this turn.
Yeah, the Kinnan is just stopping the second spell trigger. Well, for the most part.
I feel
Okay.
I actually feel like the second spell prevention's helping me more than it's hindering me at this point.
I'll pass on this.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Lotho.
Okay. Move to end step.
Yep.
I'm just gonna get some discards. So we want to keep that.
Now here's when it gets tricky.
Is this the Tivit triggers?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we just load them up in clues now.
Well, right now, I would hope Baz wants to draw cards with that clue before moving to the next turn.
That is my intention. So you can destroy my clue if you want. That would be big meanies, but that would be something you can do.
No, I think I'm good with that.
I'm just wondering because obviously, like, Baz can spend his.
I think clues because he doesn't have a lot of mana.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
He'll have to
So,
tap his Ancient Tomb, which I'll
Well,
do.
but
Exactly,
it's gonna tap on the
exactly.
next one.
exactly, like a tap of the Ancient Tomb, there could be
But Mana
or something like
Confluence
that.
does 1 damage, Ancient Tomb does 2 damage. So he's really limited to 3 lands. It's done anyway.
Yeah, I feel like this kind of
This is like the Teferi Hero of Dominaria Ultimate. You're just kind of hanging on in the hope you can do something, but you can't do anything.
I feel that.
You'd have done it if you could. We're not drawing any additional cards. We're not getting to untap. It's done.
Mana Vault, Containment Priest, Felberstorm, Mockingbird, and Drannith Magistrate go into the graveyard.
Okay, that's good.
Untap.
Fully inclusive. Haha.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Remember to increment the turn counter. Right. We will play this island as land for turn. Is land. Combat. Bear.
Yeah, that's good by me. I'll take Tivit damage 6.
Yes. Round of voting. I am going to say 1 clue, 1 treasure. Keep you on your toes.
what we're thinking, guys.
Clues.
I think clues.
Well, even if he draws
So,
Thoracle
let me
Consultation, the
think.
game will just end sooner than it already is now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's that, or he's still got 5 act.
But Bear, if you've got something, and you're trying to keep it on the down,
No,
I'm
not
easy
really.
to like.
No, not really. I'm just. So I guess it's safe to say at this point. Right now, Baz will get the 5th artifact because he kept the clue from the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
Next attack, you will only have 4 artifacts on the battlefield, and I don't know how you get another turn. So I'll give you the treasure because I still wanna stop you from drawing more cards. So I'll give you a treasure.
And then you guys said clues.
Yeah, you can have a clue. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you should have
So
5 total.
I had 1 clue from last turn.
Yeah, and then you get
I vote twice.
Oh, yeah.
So I get to vote twice, so he never runs out of
So I
artifacts with times
I
7.
voted for a
true.
clue.
Yeah.
and
That's
then
true. Oh,
you
gee.
guys vote.
So we can't
You know
we can't
what?
stop it unless
Yeah.
you remove Tivit or times 7.
Yeah, I was just assuming he had killed you already, Luke.
No, it's all good.
I was still banking on that.
That's why he hasn't killed me.
No, I actually think
course.
Luke being alive is how I win.
Yeah, that's how you go off. Yep. Do you have a winning hand, Baz? Anything you have to win?
I will be honest and say that I'm winning the fastest way I can right now.
Okay, got it. So yeah, go for it.
Okay, so that's post-combat main phase. We'll go to Crack a Clue. Actually, no, shut up, Barry. Before we forget, time save every time. Take an extra turn. I am still going to crack the clue and draw because I would like to go faster. I appreciate y'all being very patient about it. Move to extra turn.
Okay, you're good.
And we will draw for turn. Okay, we're going to play this Underground Sea as my land.
This is where the mean player would concede, so you don't get the 5 treasures.
I mean, that is fair. That is fair. Bear, I'm coming at you again.
Yeah, taking 6 more.
When do we call the jobs for slow play? You're totally fair, Amy. Totally fair. It won't matter how you vote because I'm just going to sack both of them. Sack all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Just to speed things up a little. Do I have a spell I want to cast? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. I'm going to put this Exotic Orchard in the graveyard for end of turn cleanup. Start my next turn. Untap. Draw. Mommy daddy. Combat. Bear for the 3rd time, I believe.
Yes, 6 more.
Take it to 18. Same again. I'm gonna sacrifice them. Take an extra turn. Go to untap. Draw. Curious. Combat. Alex. Same again. I'm going to sack all 5. Take an extra turn. Untap. Draw. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you should have discarded last turn. Apologies. I will discard this. Should have been those 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'd redrawn. So next turn, Alex, combat.
12.
Same again, activating the clues. Activating time save to sacrifice. So we'll get an extra turn. What I will do this time though is I will tap for 2. I'm going to cast a Grand Abolisher.
Grand Abolisher?
Yep. So here's your window if you want to interact.
Very on point. No.
Yep. More
You
cards
got
that
it.
are definitely cops.
Fun police incoming.
Fun police incoming. Okay. Grand Abo resolves.
No responses.
Okay. Untap. Start new turn. Draw for turn. Alex, I've hit you twice so far. Let's make it 3.
18.
Now.
Oh, because your life total is not changing on the stream. So you're 26 minus 6 is 20 minus 6 is 14. So I got you at 14. Is that right? No. That'd be the third hit. 8.
Yes, that's the one.
Cool. Same again. I'm going to take an extra turn with the 5 thingies that are generated. Would you believe I still don't have a way to move faster? Let me double check my graveyard for a moment. None of these cards make the game faster. Apologies, everybody. Because this is that is the fun thing about this is it's a non-deterministic win.
Correct. No, but you're good. You're good. You keep going.
I feel like I do, from the cards I have in my hand, I do feel like I can get there.
I mean, you're at this moment in time, you're kind of...
Yeah, now I can go shields down a bit. Cool, so let's do that. So let's...
No one's got...
Go 3, cast the
any
Savine's
mana to do anything.
Reclamation. Well, it's free interaction that I'm worried about, because Bear does have 1 mana.
Yeah, but you've also got the Arbiter.
Yeah. So the Abolisher is the thing that I think is going to...
No, I'm aware of that, but Bear physically couldn't play for a 0 mana spell with the 1 mana he's got because of your...
I would only need to pay 1 more for
Yeah.
any spell that I cast, except if... Yeah, any spell is just 1 more. But yeah, not on Bass's turn.
Yeah.
Going to put a mana vault on the battlefield from the graveyard using Savine's Reclamation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
2, so that's 7 cards. So that will cover 1 person not being here. I can cast it again for the next person. Right, okay. This is now it. I think. Move
Got it. Yeah.
Untap. Draw for turn. Alex, I'm going to go for attack 4 at you first.
I will die to that one. So, yep, that's me.
You
done.
had me worried there. I was like, wait, you've waited this long? So that is that. So there will only be 4 treasures this time, but what I will sack in addition to it will be the mana vault to take an extra turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, we can get there. On tap. Draw a card. Oh, extra turn. That's hilarious. Scalding turn. Combat. Bear, I'm gonna come at you.
Well, as you declare blockers, I'm gonna crack this treasure for white, and take 6 more. Die.
I love that.
You guys, make
Love
work
it.
for it. Okay, round of voting. There will be 3 artifacts. I'll say 1 of each. Luke, do you have a preference?
Oh.
Okay. And then I can cast Savine's Rec from the graveyard for its flashback cost.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. So for 5 mana, 1 of it being white.
Remember, you pay 1 less because of Augustine.
I've got Augustine. Man, Augustine's such a great card.
It is good, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is.
flashback Savine's Rec, because it's cast from the graveyard, I get 2 artifacts. So I'll get the Mana Vault and I'll get this Talisman because it's the first one I saw. This is now exiled. We'll sack these 5 artifacts. Take an extra turn.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got it.
Untap, draw. Combat, look.
And I die.
Yeah.
I was
My
hoping
gosh.
you'd channel something, Luke. Really
Channel
worried.
something. No.
Oofty, woofty.
No, couldn't do anything. Needed the guys in the blue mana to step up, and you let us all down.
Who says you don't win CDH games by combat damage?
Yeah, exactly.
Tivit does.
I do often.
Nicely done, Baz.
Thanks
That's
very
very,
much.
very, very nicely done.
GG's in the chat. If you're still here, thank you everybody for enduring that, not least of all my fellow podmates. Foofed.
We have
Just felt like a Teferi Hero of Dominaria Ultimate.
Oh, wouldn't that be so good?
Just going through it.
I love that.
Having a permanent exiled.
Oh,
Next turn. Having another permanent exiled.
no word of a lie, I just drew that Teferi.
Yep.
There
Need
you
it.
go.
But yes, I actually couldn't keep the smile off my face when I saw that Aether's One Kinnan is coming down. I was like, oh.
It was to try and affect you, but it just didn't.
Yeah.
Just didn't. You cast too many discount things and stacks things. It was good. It was good.
I feel I was very fortunate. I feel like I had, for a lot of that game, the right spell just at the right moment.
Yeah, you didn't draw a massive amount of cards. Obviously, we shut that down, but you still managed to just lean into the things that you needed. Like the wheel, obviously, really helped you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You gave me 4 lands.
One's lands.
helps
3
me a lot.
creatures, and I was like, oh.
So, Max, you would have won with that Tesseract resolving, right?
Alex, yeah.
Basalt.
We
Alex,
got
sorry, yeah.
Basalt.
So basically, the position I was in at that moment in time is that if that had resolved, I was actually in a bit of a conundrum because either way, I think I could have had
Oh, Alex, you're
infinite
jumping
colorless
away.
mana.
Mate, you have to chip in and get you some better internet.
Yeah, I definitely need some of that. That's for sure. I could have had colorless mana either way because I had the Grim Monolith in my hand. So that wasn't the position. The position I was in next to is the stacks effects were costing me too much because actually what I was looking to do is when I played the Seaborn Muse, if I had one more mana, I could have played Nyx Bloom Ancient at the same time, and then I think I would have been completely shielded down that moment in time. If it would have resolved and Seaborn Muse went to, I just would have gone to town and try and get as much, just would have Kinnan activations to then try to see what kind of everything come from that really, because you're in the lap of the gods with Kinnan when you do that, unless you've got the stuff in your hands. But so either way, the colorless mana was going to go infinite, but I knew that Baz was going to go ship it. I had a Flusterstorm in hand, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is not going to affect. Hence why I had to try and. I had interaction, so there was no lies, but I was just trying to. What I was trying to do is get Barry to think I'll set up this turn and try and go for it next turn. Because I didn't.
And I almost did.
Yeah, I didn't think Luke. I think Luke wasn't probably quite there. I think Bear, you're a bit too far behind. So I just sort of made a gamble because if I was untapping, I would have had the Nyx Bloom Ancient and protection, and just would have been off to the races. So I was like, it's either Barry's got this now, and I can try and get him to think about doing another turn, and hopefully it gets back to me, and then go from there.
I'm glad I talked
You
myself
got
into it.
scary too quick, Alex, which brought on the board wipe, which ruined me.
The problem is
Simply
that
put, I wasn't able to get the control stuff out to slow Barry down.
the thing is I
You were
had
going
nothing.
crazy.
I had nothing else in my hand than things that were basically my scariness was either the Seaborn Muse or the Nyx Bloom Ancient, and I got everything else already set up. I couldn't just sit there and sit on it because I
get that.
I didn't have enough interaction. So my whole thing was like, I've got to do the Kinnan thing, and hopefully it sticks around. I got greedy. I shouldn't have done that last activation because then I was going to try and I could have tried and Ottawa it back to hand, and at least then I could have tried to Seaborn Muse in again. That's what was my regret. I should have tried that. At least it would have given me another shot.
Yeah.
Either way, guys, that was an incredible game, and Baz, an awesome win as always, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I needed it. I got absolutely pumped the last time I played Tivit, so I feel better.
I don't think you got pumped. I think it just took too long, didn't it?
No.
Like you only had 80 minutes.
True.
So this would have gone to a draw.
This would have been a draw.
Yeah, I'm not being
Nobody's
asked.
counting. Nobody's
Actually,
counting. Don't worry.
there was a
net-
time. Actually, there was a time I was tempted to say to you guys, like, draw up, or shuffle up, and
Nice.
give it another quick shot. But I kind of sat there and I looked at the time, and I thought, I'm pretty sure Barry's going to go. I would love to. Well, not I'd love.
But no, the deck's beautifully built and it's got all the pieces and it's just no, it's a great deck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it is, it's strong.
I feel a bit sorry. I feel a bit sorry for Bear because I know what that deck can do, and I feel like you didn't have the opportunity to really showcase it.
No, it's fine. I mean, I didn't get very good hands to begin with in my mulligans. The fourth I kept I knew it was risky. I mean, and Vexing Bubble, while it stopped me for one turn, I don't think it would have made that much of a difference for me because I didn't draw into anything else afterwards once I could cast it. So in the end, I think I could have gone down to 3 and then probably it would have been the same result, right? So
yeah,
but it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
It
When you
happens.
start, yeah, it does exactly. That's EDH, right?
It is, yeah, and that's just magic as well. Like it's, as we said at the top of the stream, like mulligans really do matter. I was really fortunate with my second 7, having Ristic and Esper, and like Ristic turn 1 was. I haven't done that since the ban. Only drew 1 card from it. But it was great.
Done what you needed to do.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I share that sentiment, Alex. Bear, it would have been nice to see a little bit more from Blue Farm, but it just means we're going to have to get you back.
Oh my gosh, I'll sacrifice myself to be here again. I'll try. I honestly try again.
Love that.
And well, we'll try and play less stacks next time. But when you draw a Grand Arbiter or August, then you just have to cast it.
You've got to do it. I mean, look, I can't say anything against that, Baz, because I'd do exactly the same.
Because it's a bit of a double-edged card as well, though. Because obviously in this game it worked in my favor significantly, but there's games where it's like, oh, you've just turned off every other player's interaction to stop someone else trying to win. So
yeah.
But again, that's magic.
That is magic.
So, folks, we are at 9:30 local. We will be wrapping up. So, in that vein, our wonderful guests, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure to play with you and let you watch me take 10 extra turns. I appreciate you. Bear, if you'd like to go first and remind the good people where they can find you, and your links will be in the chat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Baz, it was an honor. Thank you so much for allowing me just share the table with you all, wonderful people. I had a blast. You say no stacks next time, but I honestly don't mind playing against stacks. It just helps me develop a different mindset when I'm playing, and I try to find ways of doing things differently. So I don't mind that at all. I enjoy it and I learn from that. So I hope everybody finds some learning in that as well as they watch. But yeah, that was Blue Farm watching other players play their game. That was that's what happens sometimes, but it's totally fine. Thank you so much. You can find more about me if you go to Claymore.com. And I also play CDH. If you would like to join me some early morning if you're in Europe, or late at night if you're in America, I do run stream twice a week for CDH. So yeah, you just reach out to me and we can find a place for you and run a pod just for you if you want to try it. But then again, that's it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time.
Lovely to have you here. And Alex, thank you again for stepping in for Dean. We really appreciate you coming in to make sure we could have a stream tonight. Would you remind the good people where they can find you?
Sure, yeah. I am really pretty MTG, predominantly on Instagram, but X and all that sort of stuff as well. Mainly doing pack openings, showcasing of events and fancy accessories and nice cards. I'm looking forward. Actually, I've got some more showcase videos coming up soon. I'm looking forward to showing everyone. So I'm looking forward to that. Just I'm normally around on the internet, normally around the Magic Gathering community. But I mean, I would like to thank you again, both Baz and Luke for inviting me on as always. I always love coming on and playing with you guys. Bear, it was amazing to play gaming with you. It's nice to meet you as well. Look forward to the next time. Hopefully it'll be nice and soon. Look forward to seeing some TDH at some point, guys.
Yeah. Maybe a regular thing if I can convince the guys. Who knows?
100%.
All right, folks. Well, that is going to be it for this evening or this afternoon, depending on which part of the world you're joining us from. If you've gotten this far and you haven't dropped a like or a follow on your respective platform, we would appreciate it if you changed that and give us some engagement. We really appreciate that. It helps little channels like us grow and more people to find us. If you have enjoyed what you've seen and you want to support us in other ways, you can join our regular memberships on Ko-fi from as little as $1, or you can also use our Magic Madhouse affiliate link to pick up some singles and sealed product there in the UK. Unfortunately, Bear, I know you were jumping on the internet to get us some cards, but yeah, it's an affiliate link. So if you buy anything on that, we get a little percentage back. It helps towards proxies and things like that for making games happen. Next week we have Meabytes joining us for some casual commander. So we've gone to 11 tonight. We're gonna come down for some casual commander next week. So a little bit of a palate cleanser, or perhaps tonight was your palate cleanser because you enjoyed some CDH for a change. So we're looking forward to playing with her. It's another new guest for the Shattergang, so excited to bring someone new in. Chris asks, is it chaos next week? It's not going to be chaos next week, but I promise you will have something to spend your points on. So look forward to that. So we're going to find someone to raid because we want to share the love. You're a lovely community. We want to send you to someone lovely. Bear, do you have any friends streaming that you want to throw us at, or we might just pick one of our...
Not right now. I wish they were, but most people here are streaming probably later today. But no, take your pick.
Okay. Well, folks, we'll set up a raid and we'll get to the post-game chat, and everyone can throw shade at me for taking extra turns. Thank you all for being here. Chat, you've been great tonight. Remember, Discord, if you want to hang out with us. We have a very vibrant and active community, so we would love to have more of you there. Have a great weekend when it comes, folks. Bear, Alex, thank you so much for joining us. Luke, a pleasure as always, my friend.
Yeah, great game. Well played.
And we'll see you next week.
See you later, everyone.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
guys.